Because to change your life, you need to change the reality. And to do that, you need to change the beliefs about the reality and how you see it. Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Amelia Sina, and in this channel we talk about spirituality, psychology, law of attraction and so much more. In this video we're going to talk about ways you can change your nature of reality and be able to change your life through this new perspective. I hope this will shift your view on the world and make you know that you are more powerful than you think and that your thinking influences the world. Number one shift. What if instead of always matter and never mind, turn it into always mind and never matter? Because our reality is firstly formed of the very old-fashioned ideas of Descartes, who thought in the nature, believed into the nature of reality. So he thought that mind and matter are completely separate and we don't have anything that can influence each other. For centuries, that nature of reality stood as the most understood and accepted way and belief of reality. Because through matter, he could make the world work through mechanistic principles. Then the world could be a bit more predictable. However, the actual nature of reality is deeper than that. It's not matter which makes life. It's energy in the atoms that makes the matter get formed. And the matter is, however, a 0.0001%, and the energy is the other 0.9999, I don't know how many nines percent. So we are actually, when you think of it, more nothing than something. Even the solid ground we stand on isn't? What? About 200 years later, Einstein developed his equation E equal to mc squared, which means that energy and matter is all one and the same, which showed that mind and matter are completely interchangeable. The first classical atom was focused on solid stuff, so it was the nucleus and then on the side the neutrons, protons and electrons. That's solid. But nothing could be further from the truth, as revealed by the quantum model of the atom, which is more nothing, energy, and some particles. And further, the real quantum atom is just energy and nothing physically, because it's all a moving energy. Anything that is energy is just changing from the equation of Einstein. Energy changes, but it never gets destroyed or created. It just changes form. And now you're probably wondering about, and how does this change my life? Well, number one, if you put mind over matter, anything that you create with your mind is gonna demonstrate into the physical world, because that's more powerful. So if you can make more with thinking about the things that you want, your mind will send the energy and focus onto them, and then will bring it into the physical reality. Physical reality is basically just like a delay of what your mind has inside. And there we come to point number two, which is reality responds to mindful attention. So basically, where you put your energy, there is in the direction, that direction is where your reality will shift into. So what the scientists later observed is that when you observe the electrons is what makes them be there. So when you are not looking at the electrons, they are moving, spiraling around, and when you pay attention to look at them in the microscope, they will show as a one dot point, solid point, particle somewhere. That's the same with our reality. So what we are paying attention to look outside, that thing will show. In case we are looking at something we don't like, it will show something we don't like. And in case we are looking into something we like or appreciate, that is what it will show. And this becomes the quantum you. Because what you respond to with mindful attention will become matter. And this is called the observer effect. How would your reality change if you know that what you observe in this pool of infinite possibilities, you can observe something that you choose to be your reality? Could you get better at observing the life that you want? An infinite number of possibilities await you, the observer, to watch them, to observe the life that you want, that you desire, because you can. All the subatomic particles can be simultaneously everywhere, and you can pay attention to the ones that want you to shape your reality. Because your reality is shaped by your consciousness, by your mind only, and nothing else. No circumstances, no environment, nothing else in physical matter can affect you, despite your own mind and thinking and your own beliefs. And since we are connected to everything in the quantum field, then we can connect to any possible timeline in our lives, in the future, past, right here, right now, and we can choose the only ones that we choose actively and want to have into our lives. And now you may be wondering, how do we affect this quantum field, and how do we do it? How do we choose the life that we want? And we come to number 3. Our feelings and thoughts affect the quantum field. How? Let's learn it. Since our thoughts are energy, then, the electrical impulses in our brain, those are the primary thing that goes into the field. Our thoughts and feelings are broadcasting our electromagnetic signals into the field. The thoughts we think create an electrical signal outside into the field, and the feelings that we feel create the events that come back to us. Together, how we think and how we feel creates a state of being, a signature energy, which is only ours or only mine. It's separate for every individual, and that influences everything in our world. And this prompts us to think, what are we broadcasting into the world, either consciously or unconsciously, on a daily basis? What are we thinking and feeling? So why we are stuck in a certain way of living, which maybe is not preferable to us, is because we are thinking and feeling things on the daily basis that create this same reality. So if we want to change some part of our reality, we need to change the way we think and feel, or do it in new ways. We have to become or be different in response to our experiences. We basically have to create a new state of mind and observe the reality with that new mind. And there's one more thing. Change requires coherence. And what that means is that just like a laser, the thoughts and the feelings need to be aligned together. You cannot change your reality or part of it without having your thoughts about it and your feelings aligned in the same direction. You cannot have your thoughts differently and your mind's thoughts and feelings differently and then expect your reality to go this way or that way. They both need to be synchronized and coherent. Having this known, how can you potentially change your reality in the desired one that you are having in your mind, but maybe are not connecting the thoughts and feelings in the same direction, and thus the signals are mixed into the field? How can you make the signal one and then send it as precisely as a laser focused signal? Let me know in the comments below how you can change your reality and what shift you can make through this alignment of thoughts and feelings. See what can be something that you are thinking differently and feeling differently about that doesn't allow you to make that change. Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any other questions, please let me know. I would appreciate also if you subscribe and like this video. Until next time, keep your vibration way, way up and aligned with your desired reality. Mwah. Much love.